Hello. Today we are going to make fresh nettle tincture. Stinging nettles are wonderful as a tonic. You can take them as a tea, fresh or dried leaves, whichever you prefer. You can have them pickled with vinegar. You can combine them with any vegetables when you pickle them. I like to use carrots and fennel. And you can make a tincture, which you will then take the nettles out of in about 4 or 5 weeks and just use the actual liquid. And the liquid is literally just, in my case, 40% vodka. Some people would prefer to use a higher quantity of alcohol. Some people use up to 95%, but you can use just a 40% vodka, which is what I use. And you literally just shake the nettles off. You don't wash them. You don't want them to get wet. Take the top part of the nettles, about 1 inch or 2 down from the top, and then pour the alcohol over the nettles. And you can see here that I could actually put more nettles in, so I'm actually just going to reach into my extra jar and fill this with more nettles. And you can see I'm being pretty careful because nettles sting. Although these have been out for a few days, so they're actually not stinging at all, but they can sting, so you want to be careful with that. But you really want to push them down as much as you can. And that is all you need to do for a stinging nettle tincture. And with the stinging nettle tincture, you're going to leave it for about 5 weeks outside of the refrigerator, and you're going to shake it, turn it upside down and shake it twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. And the reason for that is just to make sure that the tincture is consistently covered with alcohol. And again, in the case of a tincture, you want to have some wax paper between the metal cover and the bottle. And the reason for that is because it's alcohol based and it will affect the metal cover. And then, like all of your other medicines of all kinds, or even when you pickle things with vegetables, you want to label them. And so in this case, I'm going to label this as a nettle tincture, fresh nettle tincture. And I'm going to put the date on it. And the reason for the date is because you want to remember when you made it so you'll know when it's done. And I'm also going to put 40% alcohol, vodka. This way, if anybody wants to know what this tincture was made from, because I'm going to put it into a small bottles when it's done, they will know. Look how beautiful that is. It's a beautiful color, and the water will start to become slightly green. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful, beautiful color. So that's the tincture. Now, just so you know, with the rest of this, which is just some extra, I'm going to keep this in the jar. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to boil some water, and I'm going to cover the nettle with water. I'm going to leave it overnight with the boiling water, and I'm going to make a fresh tea. And then tomorrow I'm going to sip this tea all day long as a tonic and just enjoy the delicious taste of it and know that it is good for me. And by the way, nettles are good for taking away the pain of arthritis. They are anti-inflammatory. They help with hay fever and other allergies. And nettles are also excellent for urinary tract health. So enjoy your fresh nettles. This is going to make a lot of tincture. I could probably get about 8 small bottles from this. And of course, in addition to enjoying them myself, I will share them with friends and family.